Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. This is a practice video where you'll learn how to take out the factors of any given number. What are those factors? It's when you're multiplying. 2 and 3 are your factors. How do we make a list of those? And that's what you'll practice today in this video. We did have a lesson video called Name Factors for a Given Number. Make sure you watch that video. There's a link above. And then come back, and this is your chance to practice. We'll practice twice using the chart as you learned in the video, and then we'll practice twice using the T-bar. That was also shown in the video. The first thing we're going to do is find the factors of 12. Before I show you how to find those factors, I want you to pause the video, figure it out. You've watched the lesson video, and then turn it back on once you have your answer and see if you're right. Now remember, 1 and 12 are the factors of every single number. You could have 10 gazillion. 10 gazillion and 1 are factors of 10 gazillion, right? That's not even a real number, I don't think, but just to give you an example. All numbers, 1 and that number are factors. Now we're going to find the other factors using our multiplication chart. We've already done 1. It's not on the chart because this chart only goes up to 9, but we know that rule. Now let's look at 2. I'm just going to slide across on this row, and there it is. Or 2 is a factor of 12. Let's look at 3. 3 is a factor of 12. See, I'm just trying to find. Now, you can do this. Take your finger and go across and then go down like you do on a multiplication chart, and you can see that 4 is a factor, and you can see that 6 is a factor. You could do it that way or just go up the side. It's up to you. Here's 4. 4 is also a factor because we see a 12 here. Now, 4 times 3. So now we're kind of repeating ourselves, right? So that's when you stop. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 6 and 12 are all factors. We're going to pause the video. You're going to find the factors of 16 and then come back. I did write 1 and 16 because we know that's factors of everything. Let's check the 2. Is there 16 along here? Yes, there is right here. I'm just going to underline it. And then I know that 2 is a factor and 8 is a factor. We'll do it this way this time. Okay. And now I'm going to go to 3. Is there 16 along that row? No, there's not. 4, yes. 4 is a factor. It's right here. And then 4 is down here. We do not have to write 4 2 times, but I'm going to write it here because what happens is if you find the 4 on this side and it's over here, you're done. Because now you're going to start working your way up to 16. So you're done. 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 are all the factors of 16. Now we're going to use a T-bar. It's kind of like what I just did, where you write them together, like next to each other, except you didn't have the T-bar. But find all the factors of 32. If you need to use your multiplication chart, use it, but I'm not going to use it here. I'm just going to write all my factors on the T-bar. Pause the video, then come back. And I did start with 1 and 32. You always start with that. I know that 2 goes into 32 because that is an even number. 2 times 16. I kind of did that because I thought, well, half of 30 is 15 plus 1 more. I didn't know that off the top of my head, but I could figure it out because I know it's an even number too. All right, 3. No, 3 does not go into 32. 4 does. 4 times 8. And then we want to check 5. No. 6. No. 7. No. And then we come back to 8. Now see how that 8 is already on the other side? I don't have to keep going forward. All of these are the only other factors of 32. How did you do with that? Probably a little bit harder without the chart. Find the factors of 40 and put them on the T-bar. Pause your video. Now this one's going to have a few more. It's a bigger number. We always start with 1 and 40. I know that 2 is a factor because it ends with 0, and that's an even number. Half of 40 is 20. 3 is not a factor, but 4 is. All of you that know your multiples of 10, you know that 4 times 10 is 40. We know that 5 goes in because it ends with 0. Anything that ends with a 0 or a 5 is a multiple of 5. All right, so 5 times 8. Now here we go again. We've got a low number. Let's try 6. No. 7. No. 8. Yes. So we stop. We don't have to keep going through all those numbers because they would have popped up with the numbers on the left. We are done finding the multiples of 40. In the description, under the video, I've put 2 things there for you. I put a multiplication chart that you can just click the link and print it off. And I also put another link that goes directly to K5 Learning, where they have lots of free worksheets, and it brings you directly to a worksheet that allows you to practice finding factors of any given number, and it has the answer key with it. So go ahead and click that and practice finding your factors of a number.